Alright folks, change of hair and other such things, let's talk about the rest of E3. Sony and Microsoft, to be more specific, and a bit of Ubisoft. Microsoft was good, except they kind of killed the Xbox One in the process by announcing that, hey, all their exclusives are going to PC as well. Now, I was reading a good article on Kotaku, and they were just talking about, in response to that, and it just seems to be, it's not Microsoft's way of saying screw the Xbox One. I think it's more of Microsoft's way of saying, we don't care where you play our games, as long as you play it with the Microsoft, as long as you play it on something that has, the word Microsoft on it, go crazy. So it's not a bad strategy, and I get this whole, just, they see it as all just one big thing or whatever, but, it just feels a bit, alienating in a sense. Or not alienating, just a bit fruitless in a sense. It's like, okay, yeah, why get an Xbox One? We can get a PC and, have it be better or whatever. But, go figure. And then we'll talk about that later. The games they showed, I am legitimately excited. Gears 4 looks good. They focused a lot on Laura Bailey's character and had her on stage. That was cool. The game looks good, and that was a bit weird with her. I think at the end there I was like, whoa, okay, yeah, she's getting intense on us. But some of the other games they showed off, Forza Horizon 3 looks good. Dead Rising 4, it's coming out on Christmas, looks good. Oh god, let's not talk about that Minecraft update. The friendliest update ever! Sea of Thieves got shown up, and that looks good. Scalebound. Killer Instinct. Oh yeah, State of Decay 2. That got people really excited. And the one game I'm absolutely looking forward to the most, Recore. Ooh, I don't know why. This one stood out to me the most. Oops. I don't know. It looks really unique. The girl actually. The lead girl, I think her name's Joule, Joule, however you pronounce that. I don't know, she reminds me a lot of Rey from Force Awakens. I'm wearing my BBBF shirt. She reminds me a bit of Rey from Force Awakens. They're both scavenger types, they're both in the desert, they both wear a scarf on their face. I don't know, but currently that's the one I'm most excited for from Microsoft showed off. I'm going to get the other stuff, of course. Dead Rising 4, Gears. Oh yeah, Halo Wars 2, forgot about that. And that other game they showed, I think it was like an indie game, We Happy Few or something, which just had this weird, creepy Bioshock feel to it. It was just great. On the Sony side of things, if I could just find them here on the Wikiped. I don't know. But let's talk about the highlight for me in terms of what Sony did. Kojima. Yep. Kojima. I'm very much excited for his game, Death Stranding. It was weird, how they introduced him, it's like, please welcome one of the greatest developers of all time, basically. He showed up, he's happy, he's just like, I'm back! It was fantastic. The game looks incredible, though. It was, see this naked guy, and then it was like, it's Norman Reedus, and I'm like, holy shit, everyone cheered at that point. Holding a baby. Okay, I love the memes of that, he's cradling the baby close to him. It's like, now it's like a PS4, now it's Zelda, Breath of the Wild or whatever, or it's just Kojima's head or something. But then he's got some weird C-section cut or some weird cut on his gut or something, sees a bunch of dead whales. I don't know, to me that just looked incredible. And oh yeah, The Last Guardian is finally coming out. October 24th I think it was, and I saw Jim Sterling post on Twitter. It's just like, you better not delay it, Sony. But here's the thing though, a lot of games that Sony showed off, they're not coming out till next year though. So I mean, some already have release dates, like Horizon Zero Dawn that comes out February, which looks really good. I might just get a PS4. They also showed off Resident Evil 7 the new Resident Evil 7, and it has VR support, and even Jim Sterling was like, okay, VR, we can talk. It looks good in VR. I've said many times before, I personally don't care much for VR, but they have some decent stuff coming to PlayStation VR, and it could work. We'll see how it goes. There's any other stuff they showed? Days Gone. It was. It was some. It looked cool when they first showed the trailer, and then they showed the. Then they showed like the bit of a demo off at the end there. It was just like, okay, it's a zombie game. I don't know. Oh yeah, like this might. Okay, I'm not the only one who saw this, but when they showed off Infinite Warfare, Call of Duty, they didn't like at first. I was like, oh, what is this? It's like big sci-fi shoot. I'm like, this actually looks pretty cool. And then I sort of realized as I kept going, I'm like, oh, it's Call of Duty. And I'm just like, oh, it's that actually. It looked kind of cool. And even Jim Sterling on Twitter was like, it took me a minute to realize it was Call of Duty. It actually looked good. It did. I mean, I was like, this is cool. It's like got ships and everything. We're shooting stuff. Yeah. They showed off a couple other stuff that personally I just didn't care much. Oh, new God of War. Can't forget that. The new God of War though. I don't know. What do you guys think? Some people are kind of like super excited, super mixed on it because it's like it had a weird like Tomb Raider feel to it. Even Rihanna Pratchett, she wrote the last two Tomb Raider games. At the end when Kratos is with his son and they're killing the deer or whatever, Rihanna Pratchett's like using the deer for story progression, right? Good. Yeah. That's pretty much all. They showed a bunch of VR stuff. Star Wars, Batman Arkham VR. That's weird. I don't know. Not much else. Oh yeah, Spider-Man game. So cool, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really know much to think about it. It's just like, okay, cool, Spider-Man game. But apart from other stuff, they showed off, well, I guess just E3 in general. Bethesda had some good stuff. I'm excited for Dishonored 2. And they also showed that new Quake game, but it's PC only, so go figure. Oh yeah, Ubisoft, South Park, The Fractured Butthole. I'm so excited for that. That looks good. Ghost Recon Wildlands. That has a weird like Phantom Pain feel to it, and that's like it's open world. Here's your objective. You can kind of do it however you want. Except in this case, you got 4 guys. Where in Phantom Pain it was just one person. Well, either you had Quiet or D-Dog or whatever, or a horse, or a D-Walker who I barely used. That's about it, exactly. Not much else to say. They didn't show off anything for Final Fantasy VII Remake or Kingdom Hearts 3. They showed off a bunch of stuff for Final Fantasy 15, including a rather cringe-worthy VR thing. They turned it into a first-person shooter. It's like, what? I don't know. But if I had to pick maybe the 3 games I'm looking forward to most, in order, Death Stranding, Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and ReCore. Really excited for ReCore. Might get that, what's it called? I'm frozen there for a second. I might get that special edition, collector's edition. It comes with a nice statue of Jewel or whatever her name is. And it's made from the director of it, Mark Pacini or whatever. He was the director of the Metroid Prime trilogy, so good. Yeah, that's all I have to say, guys. What did you think of E3 this year? I think it was, I don't know, I think last year was a lot more exciting. Because I think there was just more surprises. I mean, like last year, I think it's just a better lineup of games. You had Halo 5, Rise of Tomb Raider, Gears Ultimate Edition, Forza 6. Those are like the big ones from Microsoft. Backwards compatibility. Teasers for other stuff like, ReCore, Gears 4. Sony had a lot of good games. They had Uncharted 4. They had they showed off some of the bigger ones like Phantom Pain, Arkham Knight. Then the Final Fantasy VII remake. That was amazing. And even Nintendo was better last year. We had Xenoblade X, Fire Emblem Fates, Star Fox Zero. So, yeah, that's all I have to say, guys. So I think it was a decent year. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting another NX game, Just Dance 2017. Not much, but something. And we got 2 games for the NX now. Oh yeah, it's also coming to Wii, not Wii U. Well, it's coming to Wii U, but it's also coming to the original Wii. It's weird. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yep. It turns out Project Scorpio is a real thing. I don't know, guys. Yeah, we're getting a slim Xbox One, but it just seems kind of pointless. It's like the Scorpio. The slim looks really cool though, and the trailer is pretty cool. And you can also make your own Xbox One controllers now, just colors and whatnot. I don't know what to think, guys. I mean, this is like I wanted it to just not happen. Like as the conference was going, I was just like, are they gonna show it? And then at the end, Phil Spencer walked out and then said, 15 years ago, we launched the original Xbox. I'm like, this is it. And it sort of had like a Prometheus teaser, a Prometheus trailer, and like how the Infinity War teaser was. And that just the reveal of it, you kind of see the letters forming one night. You got developers talking about it. Okay, what the hell is a teraflop, and why does this thing have 6 of them? But don't know what else to say. But it's E3 for you guys. No, see you next time.